Hey guys, what's up? This is Kalina from the United States and me, Jan from Germany.
Welcome back.
So in this series we talk about US, California. What exactly? Tell me.
So we're back with some more US content. Again, it's been a little while, but we wanted to still share with you our experiences in the US, especially since it was Jan's first time this past year visiting California. That was his dream state to visit. So Jan, does California live up to the hype?
I would definitely say yes, with no doubts. Like, of course, it was messy, it was clean, it was something between. But total, I don't get the California exodus. So for me, I would just move there right now.
Okay, hold your horses there. Before we go packing our bags to move to California, let's talk about Los Angeles. So that was definitely on your bucket list of places to see. And luckily we have a really good friend, shout out Kitty Baker, who showed us around LA. What were your first impressions of LA and what do you think are the best things to see or the best parts of LA?
It's hard to say because the first time, it's so many months now back and we already visit LA again. Katie Baker, awesome photographer. I definitely recommend her when you're in LA and you want some photo. Katie Baker took us to so many nice places. Of course, what you're gonna do first when you're there, like the Hollywood sign, the Griffith Observatory, all the beaches, Venice Beach, Manhattan Beach, which is actually doesn't belong to LA, the city, but to LA County. Nice to know.
Definitely recommend Manhattan Beach. It has a totally different vibe. I mean, there's like a ton of super nice fancy houses there, but the beach is just really calm and really beautiful sunsets.
So we definitely talk about the nice places in LA. I know there are a lot of dirty places and I have also recommendations from other colleagues who went there and they said like, I don't like that. But I really like the flavor, not the flavor. I really like the vibe, what's going on in the city. Is like you see a lot of cities, you see a lot of people on the streets. What I really like, the sun, the smell, also the heat, and it was not that humid. That's what I really liked.
What about the prices in LA? Did they shock you? Were you surprised at all?
I was surprised and shocked at the same time. So some prices were like, huh, that's way too much. If you compare like the fruits or like the healthy stuff, they're like pretty expensive, and or like I don't know, if you like Räucherschinken, like the smoked bacon,
it's typical German.
It can get heavy. But also I was like not that shocked. If you live there and you get a higher salary than usual, like then the living standard is, I would say, the same, but you can of course disagree.
Probably the most anticipated part of the trip for Jan was going to Malibu.
Oh.
He has had this in his mind for years, I guess. How was Malibu?
I love Malibu. Here again, I had also some other recommendations from guys who like, that's just the street through a city. I wouldn't say that. It has a really nice, I don't know, private vibe. But if you go to Point Dume, you can get like the really beautiful beaches and they were not that crowded. We were there and it was empty beaches and I really liked the vibe. And you can just park for free there. Like there were some free parking spots. I know why people with a lot of money live there.
I think that Malibu is the perfect day trip from LA because it is a drive depending on traffic, but 30-45 minutes you're out there, and like he said, it's way less crowded and just stunning views everywhere you go, so it's definitely the perfect beach day out in Malibu. We only spent a short amount of time in LA, but we spent quite a bit of time in Orange County. So we have some other friends who live there. I personally really love Orange County. What did you think of it?
Oh yeah, I'm totally in love with Orange County. That's the first place I would move to because it has everything what I want. Beautiful beaches like in Laguna Beach. Oh my gosh, these beaches are amazing. Cities are not that crowded. It has a beautiful downtown. You can walk. You have the trolleys where you can ride for free. It's a must, a must have. You have to go there.
Yeah, and of course there's a ton of things to do in Orange County if you're there in the summer or even all year round. Like the beaches are great. We went surfing. That was Jan's first ever surfing experience.
Does everyone has to know that?
The lifeguard almost had to save him. there's just a lot of options in Orange County. Of course, Disneyland is there, other parks. We didn't have a chance to go to those, maybe one day. What I also love about California, and I mean the US in general, is just there's a lot more food options. It's just very versatile, very international. And I think you get some of the best Mexican or American Mexican style food in California because they have such a heavy influence there, and it's so good.
I would also say that the Asian cuisine is pretty like crowded there. Like, so you can get the food in LA or like California is so diverse. That's really a recommendation, just going there for the food.
Yeah, we went for Thai food in LA and to this like Thai corner, and I forgot to order rice with the curry I got, so it ended up just being like hot, really hot curry soup in like the middle of summer, and we were at the Griffith Observatory and I was just like eating my curry, but it was still delicious.
Yeah, that's also really good about LA because you can do so much there. Like, it's a city which you never run out of ideas. The best is just the weather.
So if you had to choose, where do you picture yourself living? In Germany or California?
Definitely California. I'm sorry, but every German who always say like, oh, but our health system is better. Yeah, that might be true, but I don't need antidepressants during all the winter here, so definitely California. If you have a good working contract, of course.
So there you have it. That's our California experience this summer. Jan's first time, probably not his last time. So let us know in the comments below, what do you think about California? Would you ever move there?
I guess not, they love Germany more.
Yeah, Germany's pretty great too, but can't beat that sunshine.
If you just compare with the sun hours, like you have like 1,000 here and you have 3,000 there. Immigration office, please take me!
That sounds scary.